Hey there folks, welcome to the 5th update video for Trials of Avorkarth. Now, last time I had gotten a core version of the game functioning. It even got tested, it was playable, wonderful stuff. I got good news and bad news. Good news is, it looks a lot prettier. Swish. Bad news, it got broken completely and doesn't work anymore in a lot of aspects. But that's all due to the process. So, what got updated? Well, obviously, you've noticed that graphically it had a substantial change. Still not perfect nor finished, but definitely a lot better. So I guess I'll start with that. The idea I had for the game was that everything would be made of 2D planes with just textures and drawn stuff. Being a painter, that would be probably my strongest suit. So there may not be that much 3D in this game. Not to be expected, at least. At least for now. Who knows moving forward. But I think I'll create the entire game, as you see here, purely out of 2D textures layered one on top of the other. Though that wasn't my main concern. My main concern now was to get the UI. And I'd say I'm about, I'd like to say 90%, but I know it's more like 10%. All in good time. And yeah, so the UI for the map got updated. Most people said that the game was confusing, and I don't blame them. It looked, well, you know, long way to go. But the biggest change for the map is that it no longer is a sequence of 3 levels and 3 levels and 3 levels and then a final level, at least for the demo. I now had it more as a linear thing, but each level within is going to have choices. So this level here would be like path A and path B, and path A would be event, fight, event, something like that. Path B would be like fight, fight, event. And depending on what you want to go forward to, like it would give you, the reward would be more substantial for path B. So if you think you can take on the 2 fights and whatever to get the reward, you can choose path B and get hopefully a better draw at the end of it with a larger booster pack or whatnot of units. Speaking of units, the units are now finally actually split. So I have the basic, elite, mighty, mythic, and then heroes, which has been nicely put into a list, and the slots for each one are up to 10, except for the heroes, which I'm going to keep to 4. So basic troops are soldiers, conscripts, whatnot. For the human faction, then you have like knights, whatever. For the elite, the mighty units, probably, I don't know, griffins and trebuchets, something stronger, but there's fewer of them. And then mythic units would be like an angel or whatnot, very powerful units. Hero units are the ones that command how many slots you have. So there could be some heroes that have fewer slots but are stronger on the battlefield, and others that are more like general types. They would stand in the back. You don't really want them to fight anything, but they give you more open slots for units that you get along the path. Once again, giving the choice. The help button has not been updated, so don't worry about that, but in essence it's still correct. Pick a level, go battle, come back, pick another level, so on. Down on the right, these active selected hovered is purely for myself. It's going to disappear in the final version. The abilities and actions that the units can take is going to be in a radial menu, closer to like Heroes of Might and Magic 5, which I really liked how that looked, so I'm going to steal a bit on that. On the left side, we have the updated unit card with actual stats now. Everything has been finally implemented, although the units don't have the stats functioning just yet. At least it's there to be used. So I run quickly through it. Name, picture, obviously. Down here I'm probably going to have like humanoid creature or whatever. Close to what Magic the Gathering has. I really like their descriptions. Legendary creature, dragon, whatever. The red bar is the current unit of the squad's health. So how much health it has before you go down. And the green bar is the amount of units in a squad remaining. So you have 3 knights out of a possible maximum of 12, and then if I look at like the soldier, it'd be like 5 out of 18. Numbers are not final, but you get the idea. The bars aren't working. That's okay. I haven't put it in yet. It'll be fine. Cast level magic, that's a long ways off. I haven't even done ranged attacks, so I'm not going to worry about magic just yet. The system for magic has already been created, I should say. Everything I'm doing is based off of the rulebook I created for the Avorkarth tabletop, which is available for free to everyone and anyone who wants to give it a go at avorkarth.com. The initiative system is how often and how quickly they act in turn. Morale is a circumstantial bonus to abilities. If they have high morale, they're better. If they're low morale, they're worse. But that's basically like units around each other. If they have a captain or whatever nearby, then they get that as a bonus. Run speed, swim speed, all that. I guess I'll hop into the level to get that. Run speed is how many tiles they can move. Swim and flight, same thing, but for water tiles and blocked tiles. Melee accuracy and range accuracy are going against dodge. And if they hit, it's then the might is calculated against armor. And if it's a partial hit, then it's armor and parry. Willpower, presence, inspiration is all for morale. So once again, that's not yet implemented. Battlefield has a long way to go, especially compared to the map. I'm still playing around with things. The idea I currently had in my head is that I'm going to expand the board type, so like trees and cliffs and whatnot, outwards towards the edges. And then this cloud texture, as you can see, it's going to kind of like filter over it. So whatever over the clouds are over, like a dense fog, is not part of the battlefield. But it'll still look, hopefully, really good. Long way to go. Nonetheless, you get the idea of where I'm going forward with this. And the progress that's been made is strong and steady. I'll keep working on it and, yeah, keep you all updated. Thanks as always for watching. See you guys next time.